Hey, Facebook. My name is Steve Sanson, president of Veterans in Politics International. And the reason why I'm here today to do this broadcast is because I felt like I was harassed and intimidated by Steven Grammas, who's the president of the Las Vegas Police Officers Protective Association. And let me just tell you what happened. At the last Trump rally, Steven Grammas was with 4 other plainclothes officers for the LVPPA. And what happened is, I asked Steven Grammas if he wanted to come on my podcast. And he says, "No, I don't want to come on your podcast." And I said, "Why?" He goes, "Well, you went after my boy Bryant Yent." Well, let me tell you something about Bryant Yent, who is a member. Actually, he's a sergeant at arms, I believe, for the LVPPA Executive Board. Well, back in 2010, around that same era, there were 3 shootings by Las Vegas police officers. One of the shooting was Eric Scott, who was gunned down in front of Costco in Summerlin. The other shooting was Stanley Gibson, who was an unarmed veteran, barricaded by police squad cars and executed while he was in his car. The third shooting was Trevon Cole. Well, let me tell you about Trevon Cole. Trevon Cole was a low-level marijuana dealer back in 2010. Low-level marijuana dealer. So what happened was Bryant Yent he frauded a search warrant to be on that cop show. Remember Cops? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Anyways, he wanted to be on that cop show, and they were filming here in Las Vegas. So what the Detective Bryant Yent did, he fraud a police search warrant, okay? And he kicked in the apartment door of Trevon Cole. In that apartment was Trevon Cole's fiance and infant child. So Bryant Yent kicked in the door, okay, with a fraud police search warrant, okay? The description didn't even match Trevon Cole. And executed, let me say this again. He executed Trevon Cole while Trevon Cole was dumping marijuana in a toilet. Trevon Cole was in boxer shorts and a white t-shirt and covered with his own blood, thanks to Bryant Yent. Trevon Cole, again, was unarmed. And Trevon Cole's fiance was represented by attorney Andre Lagomarsino. And the reason why this is significant is because of this. Bryant Yent murdered Trevon Cole, unarmed, broke into his house, unwarranted, okay? Trevon Cole is now dead by the hands of Bryant Yent. Now, the county Metropolitan Police Department paid out the largest settlement ever for the death of a citizen, $1.7 million. And that's not money. When you take somebody's life, $1.7 million is nothing. Matter of fact, Steve Sisolak, our former governor, who was the county commissioner back in those days, said that if it would have went to trial, the county would have paid a lot more money than $1.7 million. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Steven Grammas made me look like the bad guy. He was trying to intimidate me with 4 of his officers, tell me to go away. And I'm not the bad guy. As a matter of fact, Bryant Yent was benched to a desk by then Sheriff Doug Gillespie for him never, ever, ever to go out in the streets again to make any type of arrests. And At that time, Chris Collins, who was the LVPPA president, because Chris never got along with Doug Gillespie, took Bryant Yent and put him on the executive board of the LVPPA. Now, Steve Grammas, you're president of the LVPPA. How do you feel that you have a murderer on your executive board in Bryant Yent? A murderer on your executive board. And you're protecting him? Saying that I went after your boy? Your boy murdered somebody in cold blood. That's your boy. If that's your boy, my God, I don't know how people could be friends with you if you support a murderer and you got him on your executive board. I was just trying to be decent to you. And I felt that you intimidated and tried to attack me with 4 of your officers there. And I think that's disgusting. And people need to know what I do is report the news, the facts. That's what I do. A lot of people can't handle it. And I'm sure after I put this out, people are going to give me all kinds of names. I'm this, I'm that. I don't give a rat's ass. But this is what happened. Now, Steve Grammas, what happened if Bryant Yent executed one of your kin? A brother, a sister, a son, a daughter. Would you still think he's your boy? But because he executed Trevon Cole, who has no relations to you, and I went after him, he's your boy. That is disgusting to me, Steve Grammas. And you being the president of the LVPPA. And by the way, the LVPPA protects officers, whether they're right or wrong. And that's bullshit. They need to start protecting good officers who do the job, not bad officers who kill people in cold blood while they're dumping marijuana in a toilet, which is now legal here in the state of Nevada. And plus, many cops that I know, or retired cops that I know, are partners in dispensaries that promote marijuana consumption. Steve Grammas, you should resign. And you should take your boy, Bryant Yent, with you. This is Steve Sanson with Veterans in Politics. And as you can see, I got the LVPPA right behind me. And I just want people to know that, especially candidates, when you go to these endorsement interviews for the LVPPA, realize that they have a murderer on the panel. And the murderer's name is Bryant Yent. And they have defenders of a murderer, Steve Grammas. And Gregory Stennett, hope I pronounced your name correctly. Don't try to punk me like that again. This is Steve Sanson with Veterans in Politics. Until next time.